In the final video of this series, we'll discuss cow handling. Good cow handling is a key part of every hoof care plan. It is one of the most important steps you can take to prevent lameness in dairy cows. So much of the lameness on farms is caused by poor cow handling. The good news is that by making some simple changes to the way we handle cows, we can significantly reduce lameness levels on our farms. So, what is good cow handling? Good cow handling is handling that doesn't cause the cows stress. Stressed cows are much more likely to move in a way that will cause damage to their hooves, for example, running and slipping. If we want to handle cows in a way that doesn't cause them stress, it's important to take into account their normal behaviour and preferences. Cows have sensitive hearing and can be frightened by loud noises, so when moving cows, don't use sticks, shouting, quads or dogs. Cows have wide-angle vision, and they are easily scared by shadows and distractions in their peripheral field of vision. They also see colour differently to humans, so are more sensitive to sudden movement and also to high contrast between light and dark. Try to minimise distractions, for example, a bit of flapping silage wrap or a barking dog. Move slowly when around cows and avoid contrast between light and dark if possible. Cows are herd animals and, as such, prefer to be with other cows. So it is better to move them in groups or with one other cow at least. Cows like to take their time when they are walking and don't like to be rushed. They like to look closely at the path in front of them to avoid any potential obstacles, such as stones. Rushing cows does not allow them to do this, increasing the likelihood that they will step on stones and suffer trauma to the hoof. When moving cows, allow them to go at their own pace. If using a backing gate in the collecting yard, use it to move cows gently. Don't push them. A bat latch is a useful automatic gate opener, which removes the need for the farmer to open the gate and walk behind the cows. This allows them to walk to the parlour in their own time. Ideally, allow cows to leave for the paddock as soon as they are finished milking. This will let them walk back at their own pace. Good handling of cows also depends on good cow flow through your farm and facilities. If you have good cow flow on your farm, it basically means your cows can walk to and from where they need to go smoothly and easily, without obstructions and hindrances that might cause them to bunch up. This will reduce stress on cows and on you. Cows bunching up can lead to fighting as they try to get to where they want to be. This can lead to unnecessary twisting and turning, slipping and falling, all of which can damage the hooves and lead to lameness. It's important to ensure high traffic areas such as collecting yards and parlour exits are free of obstacles to allow cows to flow freely. Common obstacles to smooth cow flow include water troughs, sharp bends and drafting gates. It's especially important to handle the cow gently around the time of calving. Around this time, the connective tissue in the cow's body softens and relaxes in preparation for her to give birth. This also includes the connective tissue holding the pedal bone in place, which means the pedal bone is less stable within the hoof. This means the cow is much more vulnerable to hoof damage at this time. To protect the hooves of the cow around the time of calving, avoid walking her long distances. Keep her close to the parlour for at least a week after calving. Ensure she has access to a comfortable place to lie down, preferably a straw-bedded area, both before and for a week after calving. Mix groups well in advance of calving to avoid bullying and fighting around this time. And as for all cows, move her gently to avoid running and pushing. It's also really important to handle cows gently when putting them in and out of a crush to avoid the risk of slipping and falling. Try to move slowly and avoid shouting. Let the cow take her time. To summarise, handling cows gently, giving them the space and time to go at their own pace, is one of the most important steps you can take to reduce lameness in your herd.